Khan, Shalom, Shalom, Israel, Shalom to the Torah tribes, Yasha Allah, giving the chorus, all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bashma, Mashak, Wamalaki, Yahweh Shai. That's all praises on the glorification unto the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Mahashiach, Wamalaki, Yahweh Shai, the righteous. This brother Yasha Allah come back to y'all yet another video through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, who is the Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. All right, Shalom, Shalom. I'm going to get straight into this, right? This is going into the book of John, chapter 12, and verse 19. Right, John chapter 12, verse 19. It says, the Pharisees therefore said among themselves, perceive ye how ye prevail nothing. Behold, the world is gone after him. So literally nowadays, right? Nowadays, there's been a surplus, or not really a surplus, but a very, very high amount of brothers and sisters coming into the truth. Okay, they're coming to the acknowledging of the truth. Jakes and Eves are waking up to now knowing and believing that they are Israelites, that they're Hebrew Israelites, that they come from the tribe of Judah, they come from the tribe of Benjamin, they come from the tribe of Levi, and even Northern Kingdom. You have a lot of Northern Kingdom Israelites, believe it or not, waking up to this truth. And now they're saying, now they're putting down the old man. They're putting off the old garments. They're putting off the old garments that they had in the world, and they're coming to the acknowledging of this truth. And they're believing on Yahweh, and they're believing on Yahweh while Yahweh Shah. You have a lot of Northern Kingdom Israelites saying that they're coming from the tribe of Issachar, saying that they come from the tribe of Ephraim, saying that they come from whatever tribe that they come from. And they're now keeping the commandments to the best of their ability. So you have a lot of more people nowadays through the Spirit of the Most High coming into this truth. And there's nothing that we can do about it. Right? Let's go to the book of 2 Corinthians. Okay? Yeah, Christianity had its prevailing in the world, and it still does prevail in the world. Don't get me wrong. But you still have a lot of Israelites coming into this truth through the Spirit of the Lord. Let's go to the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse number 8. For we can do nothing against the truth but for the truth. So everything is for the truth. When you think about it, everything is for the truth. Even if Esau pulls up and wounds up all the Israelites that have fringes on, that's keeping the commandments, guess what? That's still for the truth, because the Lord said that was going to happen in various prophecies. That's going into the persecution of the saints. Revelation chapter 12, verse 17, Matthew chapter 10, and Luke chapter 21, Matthew 24, hella prophecies. So you just furthering the prophecies, and we know that when they do that, that's when Esau's kingdom is really, really going to crumble. World War III, Yahweh Shah coming, or the Slakia, the vials, the trumpets, all this stuff is going to come to pass. So you literally cannot do anything against the truth but for the truth, because you can't fight against the Most High. Yeah, you can try to make more videos about Christianity. You can try to push Christianity more. You can try to uphold Kanye West, and he comes out with these damn Christianity albums. But guess what? Jakes and Eves, Israel, they're fed up with it, especially the youth. The youth of Israel is fed up with Christianity. Okay, before you could have pulled that off before in the 50s and the 60s, whatever. But now, guess what? The youth of our people are really, really coming to this light through the Spirit of the Lord. And they're putting off the church, they're putting off Islam, and they're coming into the acknowledging of this truth. Okay? Now, instead of them saying that they're black or African American, they're saying that, hey, I'm Judah. They're saying I'm a Jew, I'm an Israelite. I'm not black anymore. And it only helps because you have a lot of our famous celebrities. You even have Kanye West. Kanye West said that he's an Israelite. Or basically he talks about him being he claimed to be a Hebrew, and he said that we come from the 12 tribes of Judah, basically. But we know what he's saying, right? He's a little ignorant in the knowledge of it, but hey, we get what he's saying, right? And he's talking about all these. He's saying that, hey, we're in the Bible. That's our history, If you haven't checked out the video, go look at it, because literally Kanye West confessed to being an Israelite. So was another famous Judite celebrity. He said straight out, explicitly stated that he's a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, so the Lord is doing marvelous things in the earth. Okay, let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24. This is the mass great awakening. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse number 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So this gospel needs to be preached in all the world, in all nations, and then the end is going to come. Guess what? This is how you cut Christianity. If Christianity is the true gospel, Christianity has came out around, I'll say roughly 1,000 years ago, or that's a grace number. All right, that's a grace number. But it was really being preached even during the time of really the first apostles. Okay, this idea of the doctrine, for example, the doctrine of the Nicolaitans. Okay, they were preaching that sin is good, basically, and Paul even condemned that ideology as well. Right? Let us therefore sin that good may come. Right? Let's get that real quick. Let's go to Romans chapter 3. Right? It's the book of Romans chapter 3. All right, and verse all right, let's see. Hold on, right? I believe this is Romans chapter 3. Right? That good may come. This is Romans chapter 3, verse 8, right? Romans chapter 3, verse 8. And not rather, as we be slanderously reported, and as some affirm that we say, let us do evil that good may come, whose damnation is just. So you had that ideology, the same ideology found in Christianity, okay? Which states that, because remember, when you're a Christian, you like sin. All right, hey, let's not get around it, bro. You guys glory, or the Christians, they glory in sin. Yes, I'm a sinner, right? I'm a sinner. I eat that pork, damn. Especially our people, man. They glory in sin, right? Because they just abuse the Most High's grace. It's lucky. They abuse the Most High's grace. And they just spit in Yahushua, right? They think that they can sin all they want. And that the Lord will even bless you. One of the pastors of our people, right, Judite pastor, he said, I believe it was Creflo Dollar. It's Creflo Dollar, if I'm not mistaken. He literally said, if you keep the 10 commandments, right, if you keep the commandments, you're evil. That's what he said. If you keep the commandments, you don't love the Most High. That's what he said. Or one of these Judite pastors, man. So they don't have any idea what's going on, right? Their damnation is Slakia. Their damnation is just, right? Their reward is just, okay? Their destruction is just. Because if anybody teaches, remember in the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 18 on down, the Lord said, whosoever teacheth, right, or breaketh one of these least commandments and teach men to do so, right, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven, all right? So, but going back to the point, a lot of our people are waking up to this truth. That you even have elderly people, now they know that they're Israelites. They have lived their life 60, 70 years. Now, 2021, right? They just have come to the acknowledging that, okay, we're Israelites. We're not black. We're not African Americans. My whole life, I believed that I was black. My whole life, I believed that I was a American. No, I'm an Israelite. You even have like I said, you have the youth, you have a lot of our youths. I'll even say more, from my perspective, more youths are gravitating towards this truth. And the Lord, he said he would do that as well. He would choose the weak things of the world to confound the wise, and base things of this world to confound those things that are mighty. Okay? And remember, children, they're not the head of the world, right? Children, young people, I'm talking about like babies to like young teenagers. We do not run society, and we're not called mighty in the world, right? It's really the older people that run the world, but then that's why they train the young so that when they get to that age, they will be running the world, right? Or be deemed mighty in the world. So we're considered weak. We're considered weak in the world, right? But the Most High is choosing us to come, mostly, right? I speak as a man, right? To come into the acknowledgement of this truth. So you have Israelites, even all ages, coming and believing that they're Israelites. And there's nothing Esau or these other nations, or even some of our own people that are coons, can do about it, man. So with that, all praises to Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah. Lord willing, this is edifying. Brother Yasha Allah, Kwame Yasha Allah. Shalom.